1, 2, 5.
Lisa!
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yeah. Gonna turn it out till it get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like you did at Super Bowl. This is your last one, and I'm gonna see you go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me too.
My next guest just spoke with President Trump last night about the objectives in Syria. Senator Lindsey Graham joins us. He is the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee. And Senator, it's always a pleasure to see you. Your reaction to Secretary of State Mike Pompeo.
One, it's a blessing to have him on the team. He's sort of the anchor tenant. General Milley's doing a great job. Ambassador Jeffries, who has the Syrian portfolio, is the best in the business. And, you know, we've got a really good team. The vice president did a terrific job.
Really good team.
Let me tell you where I think we are. Withhold judgment as to what's going to happen in Syria until it's all in. I'm increasingly optimistic that we can have some historic solutions in Syria that have eluded us for years if we play our cards right.
Whose
I
cards?
blame
Syria.
Erdogan for the invasion, not Trump. But here's what the president told me.
Well, that's
over the
good because
weekend.
Erdogan
Here
was
are
to
our
blame.
Objectives. To make sure we have a demilitarized zone between Turkey and the Kurds. The Kurds were the allies who helped us defeat ISIS. They lost 10,000 soldiers. We've lost 8 in 4 years. God bless the 8.
Yeah, 8.
But it was the Kurds who did most of the fighting.
Yes, it was.
Protect our NATO ally Turkey from elements of the Kurds that they considered to be terrorists. A demilitarized zone
Terrorists, catch it, terrorists.
occupied by international forces, no Americans, but we provide air power. The president
Air power.
appreciates what the Kurds have done. He wants to make sure ISIS does not come back. I expect we will continue to partner with the Kurds in the eastern Syria to make sure ISIS
In
does
the
not
eastern Syria.
reemerge. That is in our
'Cause we-
national
you know where
security
in the
interest,
eastern
and we owe
Syria
it to
is.
the Kurds.
Yeah.
The big
Hold on.
thing for me is
The good part's
oil
coming.
fields. President Trump is thinking outside the box. I was so impressed with his thinking about the oil.
I'm sorry, wait,
Not
what?
only Are we going to deny the oil fields
Wait.
falling into rain?
Hold on. What's this he keeps talking about? Oil. Did he say oil?
Oil.
He said, wait a minute. He said we were over in the Middle East because of oil.
Oh, hold on. Let me come back.
That is in our national security interest,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
owe it to the Kurds.
Yeah.
The big thing for me is the oil fields.
The oil
President
fields.
Trump is thinking outside the box. I was so impressed with his thinking
You
about
mean-
the oil.
Hold on,
only
hold on,
are
hold on,
we going to
hold
deny
on.
the oil fields falling into Iranian hands, I believe
Huh.
we're on the verge of a joint venture between us
Wait.
and the Syrian Democratic Forces who helped destroy ISIS and keep them destroyed to modernize the oil fields and make sure they get the revenue, not the Iranians, not Assad, and it can help pay
Are you-
for our small commitment.
So,
to the
hold on.
uh,
Wait. Wait.
Okay.
We're not over there to help because a bunch of people were attacked and bombed. We're over there because of oil?
Oil fields.
I said it right this one time. You better give me credit. Stop messing with me.
He said it wrong, and that's what I'm getting at.
I tried to say it right because he said it wrong.
Lindsey Graham, are you telling me?
I think he did.
Are you saying
Huh.
that I was wrong
Yeah.
for the past 20 years?
Yes. Since we were kids during
That I was wrong for the past 20 years.
going back to Operation Desert Storm. We're not over there for the oil. We're over there because we're trying to
Well,
help
that's
fight the...
obviously older than I am, but
Shut up. That's what I was doing, okay? We're going back to... We're not over there fighting this stuff because of the oil. We're over there because we're trying to help these people. They're our allies and yada, yada, yada.
guys, I just want you to realize something very important here. Lindsey
God.
Graham, who has been around for 30 plus years,
Yeah, he's been around.
you might want another bell for that one. He's been around for 20 plus years in Congress, in government, in the rest of it. And he just told you that everything that the Democrats crapped out
Yeah,
being in the Middle East specifically for oil
was true. Absolutely
was true. Absolutely true.
And so, we on this show lead with our mistakes, and we have
Yes.
for at least. Some people have been doing it for only 20 years. I have been doing it a tad longer.
Actually, I've only been technically free thinking like that since I was about 22. So,
Okay, so whatever. Point is,
yeah.
10 or what is that? 10 years in.
10 years in.
So okay, so fine, 10 years. So if we're gonna play 10, it's still gonna be said. Anyway, it's been a long time for me. It's been much longer.
Too
for me.
long.
17. I mean, mine's been about 15 years.
Right.
Been sitting here playing this game. Well, we're not over there for oil, and we believed it. Like I believed it. I used to argue with people. No, we're over there because of, blank.
Right.
Is anything but oil. That's not what you're there for. You're just trying to start stuff.
It's not oil.
And
Oil.
And-
It's not
and-
oil.
Lindsey Graham has just confirmed it. That the entire time, the entire stretch, majority of the focus, at least from the
Stretch.
Republican perspective, has been for about oil.
When we're talking about Lindsey Graham and you say stretch,
I know, which is funny because we don't need the oil over there.
No, we don't.
America is all but completely energy efficient when it comes to oil.
And we could have been that way
No, we
since
could've. We could've.
GHW
We could have, and they just never did anything.
Right.
And that's fine.
because they're
Globalists.
Yeah, but we could have done that earlier, and we still are, and we are there now.
yes.
So I would like to know why it is that Lindsey Graham is so hell bent on still trying to maintain these ties with OPEC, because they're kind of useless right now.
Not only are they useless, but we have so many better options, like our own stuff,
Like our own crap.
our
Exactly.
own stuff.
There's nothing wrong with digging into your own supply. Getting high on your own supplies. That's how I roll.
That's right.
But no, it's just all this time, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've been standing for a lie. Lindsey Graham, you need to go. You need to take your little.
You need to go home.
Take your keys. Leave your key at the front desk.
Lindsey Graham, go home. You're drunk.
You're drunk. No, it's
Actually, no, you're. Well, you probably are. See, what the funny thing about being drunk? People say that, oh, I'm drunk, so don't pay attention to me. I'm drunk. No, that's actually when I need to pay attention to
Yeah.
you, because that's when you're going to be honest.
you're going to be the most vulnerable, the most.
You are going to be the
open.
most honest. Your lips do not have a filter,
Yeah.
and all the rest of it. That is when I want to pay attention to you the most. Now, it may be slurred, and it may be weird, and it may come out slightly skewed,
And you may be hugging me.
but at the same point in time, by the way, nobody wants to get hugged by Lindsey Graham.
No.
But at the same point in time, if I listen to you, then I will have more truth from your words than any other time in your life.
Which is really weird considering.
Yes.
Really weird. But yeah, so we've been lying and lying
Well,
to.
we've been lied to. Let's put it that way. We've been lied to, and we have, as such, at one point or another, we have also pushed that lie, and we apologize.
Yes, because that's what we do here. We lead with our mistakes.
Because Lindsey Graham just proved us wrong in saying that, for sure, without a doubt, we have been in the Middle East specifically for the oil fields.
We have been. See, you say it wrong. It's oil.
Attack Russian asset Yuki on Twitter says, as an Ohio Yankee who has lived in Oklahoma since 2012, I too call it an oil field.
Thank you. It is an oil field.
I also go to the bathroom on a toilet.
No, that's as a toilet.
Toilet. I've given up. She has given up altogether.
Okay.
Altogether.
So there.
I
see?
have not.
I am not.
I have lived in Raleigh and North Carolina since I was 8.
I am not the only one. So
I have lived in North Carolina since I was 8. Before that, it was Georgia, and I still haven't given up. All right? It is a toilet. It is oil.
it's not.
Stop it.
We could just say potty, which is really funny when when grown men say it too.
Potty. Oh, you need to go potty?
Do you have to go? I gotta go potty. You
I gotta
stand
go potty.
right here.
Yeah. Can you wait a minute? I gotta go potty.
Do that. It is Monday as usual.
Yes.
Well, this time every week.
Yeah. Right.
9 p.m. is when we kick off of this. Mojo50.com is where you go to find out all the other awesome hosts who actually have their junk together.
Ooh, yes. All those people.
The good people.
You know, like I don't know. you could go and watch Battle for Freedom.
You could,
Maybe.
or listen.
Or Daily Mojo.
Or listen, yeah.
Or listen. Or Right Now with Jim Dawes.
Right now, no, but that's not right now. It's actually
It's
10
at
a.m.
his show, is Showtime, but his show
10
is
a.m.
called Right Now.
Yeah, it's Right Now.
With Jim Dawes.
Yeah.
Right. Jennifer Torres with That's What She Said.
That's 11.
Mm-hmm. American Duck Radio.
Ah, yes, that's at the new 2.
The Twos.
The Twos.
The
Did you
Twos.
skip
I did. So, and you can have the Black Man Thinking with Stanley Levi.
You're
Levy.
gonna get in trouble.
Le-
That's at noon.
Levy? I think it's Levy.
That's how I read Levy. Of
Okay.
course, you also make fun of me for saying "ol," so at this
So,
point,
we don't know. That's at 2 that's at noon. Yeah, right. Sam Sorbo at 3. Battle for Freedom again. Get a repeat at 4.
You have the Izzos at 7.
The Izzos
Us
at
at
7.
9.
Us at 9. And then you get a repeat of Black Man Thinking tonight
10.
if you haven't caught it yet.
Well, you won't hear Izzo right now because he's on vacation.
Right. So I think Watson was over there today.
Yep.
We're going to be over there tomorrow.
Yay!
It's going to be fun times.
Gonna be so.
We are
good.
not going to be wearing wigs.
No.
No, we're not that type of person.
No.
What?
He had a. I think Watson lost a bet for that one. I think he did. Follow us on all the social medias at DOAE Show. That's
Yes.
at DOAE Show. Use the hashtag #ArmYourselves
Because you should.
because you should, and that's what we do.
Yes.
Go to our website doaeshow.com.
Also, make sure to check out mojo50.com.
We just did that to check out the people we.
No, and
Welcome
check out
to the
Mojo50.
show.
No. And check out mojo50.com.
I said
Where
that.
you can also find.
I led with that.
I know, but I want to do it again because I want to do
Oh,
CBD
you wanted to
oils.
set up. Oh, you're doing the oils.
Yeah, see? Welcome to the show.
No, see, that's different. I wasn't in your brain. I literally had just said mojo50.com.
I know, and I'm doing this.
You're doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
We are the world.
We drink the CBD oils.
You don't actually drink it,
Actually, you do. You do little drops.
but it's not. Do you count that as actually drinking it?
Well, you
though?
have to imbibe it.
Yeah, okay, imbibe it for sure, but not like drink. Like when I
That's
hear
your word
drink,
for the day, imbibe.
Yeah, I think when I hear drink, I think like with this coffee, you put it to your and chug a lug.
You like to put things to your lips and chug a lug. I
take
know.
a mouthful.
That's true. Guzzle it down because you know you love it.
Anyway, CBD oils.
CBD oils are amazing products. KBMD,
There you
KBMD, which is Ken Brown, medical doctor. I won't say created because you can't really create the CBD oils like that.
No, he discovered.
No, he didn't really discover. He found a company that actually does a really great process, and he decided to partner with them, and we decided to partner with him. We being Mojo50. Because of that, we now sell CBD oils on Mojo50. They come in 2 flavors: the original and cinnamon. Apparently, cinnamon is spicy.
I didn't realize. Are they flavoring them now? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because it's CBD oil. So I mean, like,
No, you know why it's cinnamon? Because fall's here, and if it's either
no,
that or
they've
pumpkin
already
spice.
had that. No, come on, we.
You couldn't do pumpkin
All right,
spice.
put it in the notes. Showtime notes. We need a pumpkin spice, CBD oil. For all of you basic white women out there. For all of you Beckys that need to try the CBDs.
Oh, good stuff.
It's awesome. They are amazing. If you have joint pain, if you got inflammation, if you have, I don't know, brain fog or issues in that sort of area, maybe you should try some CBD oils. They help out. Plus, if you have the tremors or the shakes and problems with your nerves not functioning properly, this helps calm those nerve synapses down, which makes it easier for you to move, thus more effective during the day.
Yes, because you're not old.
Right. So go to mojo50.com, mojo50.com. Go to the shop there and look for the CBD oils. If you use the promo code Defenders, you can get $15 off of the price. That's mojo50.com. Look for the CBD oils. Defenders.
Took the businessmen in the White House to get us out of the oil fields in the Middle East and into the oil fields of the U.S.
Yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm,
it did. And she is apparently picking on us about not knowing what a diphthong is.
No, we know what a diphthong is.
He just doesn't like say it. Do you see his face?
I didn't want to
You're
say it.
watching his face.
I didn't want to say it.
Why?
I don't want to say it.
Because it has the word thong in it?
It just doesn't feel right on the tongue.
That's called a double entendre for those of you who actually are playing along at home.
Entendres?
Yeah, I said that
Them
right.
double entendres?
Double entendres.
Wrong synapses.
The wrong syllable. Oh, Inktober Challenge Slug. I don't know. You guys keep me pretty entertained.
Thanks.
We try.
Thanks.
And she's apparently very excited about 3 hours of us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Formerly Virginia Jackal. Basic white women?
What?
Oh, and then she repeated it.
Where are the white women at?
That's right. Basic white women. Oh, and then Hot Rocky with an eye. Hey, I like pumpkin spice stuff. I'm not downing anybody who likes the pumpkin spice.
No,
okay?
but you know they're throwing that junk out there.
It
As
is-
soon as it turns September, they're like, hey,
It is the joke, all
look
right?
what I found.
The joke is basic white woman. Yes, that is the joke.
That is a joke. It's a bad joke. But
Also, your sister would totally buy pumpkin spice CBD oils.
oh, I know she would. I know she would. It's one. I wonder if we can reach out to Ken Brown and see if you.
Oh, I think we need to.
You're already doing cinnamon, dude. What do we got to do?
Pumpkin
to get,
spice, bro.
Get pumpkin spice. thrown
Pumpkin
in there.
spice. Look.
That's it.
Cardamom, nutmeg. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, speaking of pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin.
Spice.
Oh, spice.
So our
Everything
good,
nice.
our good friend over at Lumpy's,
Ooh.
Buck.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had a pumpkin
Are
pie.
we taking this entire show
yeah, I
offline
am
there?
so bad. Just hold on.
Who cares?
I had a pumpkin pie milkshake the other day from him. Ay, Dios mío. So good.
See, when he says pumpkin pie
So
milkshake,
good.
he doesn't mean like spiced milkshake. What he means is
Literally.
he made a pumpkin pie
And put it in with ice cream
and then
went,
made ice cream and then mixed it together. And then he took that ice cream and made milkshake.
yes.
And yes, the company is called Lumpy's Ice Cream. You can find it online. Lumpy's Ice Cream. They don't ship to you. You have to come to the store locally because he really doesn't want to afford the dry ice to ship it.
It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
But he did have one called Stupid Hot that is.
It's stupid hot.
It was so bad. I mean, it was great, but it was
So
so
bad.
hot. I think he said he made that. I think there were traces of the Reaper in it.
Oh, yeah.
There was traces of the Carolina Reaper in that one. That was sorry. We just kind of went off on a tangent about ice cream.
Oh, yeah. By the way, that's lumpysicecream.com. Lumpysicecream.com. Go check him out. Amazing.
Apparently, we have a new hashtag going of CBD oils.
Yeah. Gingerbread
So
CBD
throw
oils.
your out there.
Yeah.
Just
CBD flavor.
Hashtag CBD oil flavor.
CBD flavor.
There you go.
Give me some CBD flavors. Yes,
Ah.
party at Lumpy's. Let's do that.
I'm down.
I am so down.
Let's see.
And so would he be.
Oh yeah, he would be out. He'd be static.
So speaking of orange,
speaking of pumpkin people,
and we don't mean Trump.
and we don't mean to Trump. Yeah, it says Senator Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, hi, how are you?
She took a hard line
Sorry, I was reading something.
on Israel Saturday, saying, "quote Everything is on the table," end quote, in imposing a two-state solution to the Arab-Israel conflict. So just to make clear of what she actually said, quote, "It is the official policy of the United States of America to support a two-state solution. And if Israel is moving in the opposite direction, then everything is on the table."
Can I call a
end quote.
timeout?
Sure.
Okay, great. Israel has always been at the table.
Yeah.
Israel's position on this is
Yeah.
they don't want the two-state policy at the designated line that they put it. Okay?
Yeah.
The only thing that they're disputing is where to draw the line.
That's usually where all territorial lines kind of run into an issue is this, everybody wants to have more of it.
Right. Well, with this case, it's more of a defensive setup. So where they want to draw the line makes Israel very susceptible to being attacked.
Yeah.
And they don't want that. So they're saying,
yep.
no, we can't be there.
Well, the problem I have with this too is you're just a senator. One, why are you trying to talk junk with a country, a sovereign nation, BT Dubs, who has not done anything to you personally, let alone to this country? Israel is one of our strongest allies. Period. Bar none. Hands down.
Sure thing.
Why are you opening your trap to turn around and try and start something. Quote, right now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he's going to take Israel in a direction of increasing settlements, but that doesn't move us in the direction of a two-state solution, Warren was quoted as saying. What does it matter what a sovereign nation does? You are not in charge of anything, especially not anything having to do with Israel. So
You have nothing to do with Israel.
why don't you sit your pumpkin sweater wearing ass down and shh? Be quiet, Karen. I don't know why we call her Karen. She's not Karen.
She's not really a Karen.
She's not.
Actually, she kind of looks like a Karen.
She could be.
She has the blonde,
she's got
short
the
crop
Karen
hair. She's
and
got the
when
Karen
she
face.
Talks. I swear she's got the shakes.
What
Think
is-
I'm kidding?
Okay, so we need a deep fake.
Yeah, we do need a deep fake.
Explain the deep fake that we need. We need a deep fake. And this is going to be amazing. So anybody out there, listen closely. We need a deep fake of Elizabeth Warren. Okay.
What is the name of that song?
100%.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh
Okay.
yeah, because I
So
I just took a DNA
yeah, right,
test.
right. We need a deep fake of Elizabeth Warren saying, "I just took a DNA test. Turns out, I'm 100% that bitch."
I don't know why we thought about it earlier, and
It is
just
amazing. Think about it because of all the little intricate things.
yes,
DNA test.
it's just-
she is that bitch.
it's just a joke that writes itself.
It's so good.
It would be so wonderful to see that happen.
We need a deep fake, please,
And it has to be in her voice, and she
Yes.
has to be holding a beer.
which is very doable.
So good.
I don't mean she's doable. I
She's-
mean
whoa.
it's able to be done.
It is. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you try and say, even if let's play the game. Let's say by some strange act of God she makes it to the office.
Is it time to play the game?
It is time to put. Let's say she gets there. Let's
Sure.
say she becomes the first official female president of the United States. Do you?
She would be elated.
Oh, that's your thing. The first thing you're going into is, hey, by the way, I know we're really close allies, and we've been there for each other through thick and thin, and
Right.
but yeah, give up your property and make a whole nother nation that really isn't a nation.
Out of this
Make them
nation.
happy.
Yeah, make them happy.
Give them what they want, and you sit down and shut up.
Right,
Because that's going to go over well.
which is what Barack Obama did.
Yeah, and it panned out,
Pallets full of cash.
worked out good for him. Didn't it? Looked good.
Look how good it did.
I was impressed.
Look, that was good. That was good. You did good. So good.
It's so wonderful.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are perusing the Mojo 50 website and you're in the shop area, it might do you some good to get some decals before the end of the month because I think they're almost out of the Handy J decals.
Yeah. I've allegedly.
I have heard that it runs out on the 31st, but
Allegedly.
it doesn't matter if they run out before then. So if they run out before the 31st, then they're out. Apparently, they're almost out of white and the other color. What was the other color? The blue, I think.
Wow. So just because it's not white, you don't remember the color?
Well,
you racist
yes.
bastard.
Well, I listened to it this morning, okay? It's been a long day. Shush. Suck it.
Oh, so before we go to the break, Venezuelan lawmaker dares Bernie Sanders to visit the socialist nation without bodyguards. Venezuelan assemblyman currently on exile from the socialist dictator. The regime has issued a challenge to the presidential candidate that he should go and visit without any bodyguards and come back and see what he says.
It's probably a good idea.
I would actually,
I'd pay money.
I was gonna say, pay-per-view. That'd be good.
That'd be good times.
All right, guys.
We'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere.
Bernie's response. I will not.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to stay right here. Not going to go nowhere. They need me here to show them what happens when you're old and decrepit.
We are the world.
We are the children.
America.
Oh, for the greatest fame.
Wait. Didn't he do like?
He did. What was
did.
that song?
Oh gosh.
Oh, beautiful. No, beautiful.
No, it wasn't that one.
Was it My Country?
No, it wasn't My Country. 'Tis of Thee. No.
Daggone it.
Now it's gonna bother me.
It is now. Everybody else knows what we're talking about.
Yeah. Bernie Sanders sings.
I love how he actually makes an album. This Land Is Your Land.
This land.
This land is your land.
This land is my land. From California. Oh, it's so bad.
To the New York Island.
This land is made for you and me.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you.
Make that
Please
stop,
don't
Dylan.
make my sunshine a wrong song. It's the wrong song.
Wrong song. Similar sound. Wrong song.
It's like the alphabet and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Once you figure that out,
Crap.
the
You guys were just lazy.
the glass is shattered forever.
It's never again the same.
Nope. No. No.
Or like every pop song ever in any existence time.
I know.
All go together. All right, we're coming back. Make it stop, Dylan! Make it stop! Oh my God, I need alcohol.
Quiet guy in the back over on Twitter.
Oh, by the way, that was from formerly Virginia Jackal.
From MeWe's over there. Go to at the MeWe's, at the Facebooks, and at the Twitters is pretty much where we hang out at DOA Show. Join in. We'll read your stuff. We'll talk about you because this is why we do the show, is to talk to you guys. Because otherwise we're just talking to ourselves. So, quiet guy in the back over on Twitter is a hard line. Are you implying our politicians are high on something?
Yes.
Well,
Allegedly.
I know nothing.
I see nothing.
I see nothing. Nothing.
Over on the Facebook, Michael Ruff. Dylan,
Yes.
during this time of year, you need the sounder of Dune. He who controls the spice controls the universe.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I know. It's been a while.
Jack, you Russian has said Yuki over on Twitter. Elizabeth Warren is all of the bitches.
That's 100%.
Yes, she is. That's why she had to take a DNA test, and turns out she's 100%.
Yeah. That's how this works.
Oh, so we found an interesting story. It was very interesting. In doing this job,
There are things that we find.
There's things that you have to kind of, in order to do it properly, in order to kind of peruse the entire outlet sphere of the news.
Outlet sphere.
Outlet sphere. That's what it feels like to me. It's the spheres of outlets.
Oh.
Now, news outlets. Get
Oh,
it?
news.
See?
Yeah, I get you.
There you go.
That's fair.
The outlet sphere.
Outlet sphere.
It just sounds better that way. It's more trendy. Anyway,
Okay, I catch you that.
I know Steven is close, but I have I've signed up and got the apps for at least 30 or 40 different news organizations.
Oh yeah. I got them posted.
My
everywhere.
phone is going off constantly, and what irritates it usually is,
trash.
well, not just that, but when something important actually does hit,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the phone go off 6 or 8 times in a row for the exact same story, but with different, from different
headers.
places.
Yeah, just different headers, slightly.
And it actually could be very interesting. You should have seen, when Trump was elected, you should have seen the different companies, the different outlets,
Yes.
the way they interpreted and tried to put it's very fascinating. You ever want to have? Yeah, it is. One day, just seriously, and go nuts. Get all of the different.
I'm saying
spreads.
that, but I know.
Yeah, you know.
I know.
I'm pretending you don't, and I'm implying there was.
Thank you.
You want a fun afternoon? Go do that.
That's not a fun afternoon.
It is a fun afternoon.
Look, that's not a fun afternoon unless
Unless
you're somebody like us that actually likes to read through the news.
I don't like to read through the news. It's
Well.
just there. But anyway, so I saw this one come across the front,
Sure.
and it struck me a little odd. This is from the New York Times.
Mm-hmm.
The Trump campaign floods web with ads, raking in cash as Democrats struggle.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wait.
The Trump campaign floods. Let me do this way. On any given day, the Trump campaign is plastering ads all over Facebook, YouTube, and the millions of sites served by Google.
Okay.
By Google.
They have to.
By Google.
He has to.
Hitting the kind of incendiary themes, immigrant invaders, the corrupt media, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
That play best on the platform where algorithms favor outrage. Political campaigns are free to disregard facts.
Sure.
That is just the first paragraph.
But is that just the facts?
Is there anything in that paragraph that's actually factual, aside from the fact that he is probably plasters ads all over Facebook, YouTube, and the millions of sites served by Google?
No.
Everything else after that is a joke.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's go back. Let's go back just the title line.
We're going.
Okay.
I wanted to get away from the title
No,
line.
I'm going back to the title line. Trump campaign floods webs with ads, raking in cash as Democrats struggle. Can I ask a just simple question?
Yes.
Where do the Democrats struggle? In the news, in social media, in any of these platforms, where do they actually struggle?
I don't know, unless this is a...
Because they get this crap for free.
All the time.
They get all of this stuff for free. They don't have to actually put their money out there in these social media platforms because the social media platforms sponsor them.
Yes, they are... Because usually they're ran by people who agree with them.
YouTube sponsors them. Google sponsors them. They don't have to pay for it.
Yes. So you have...
So Trump is pushing out a bunch of campaign ads and paying for it.
So...
Okay?
Let's just make this... Look at it another way.
That's normal.
It is very normal. You have somebody who's going to offer to do something for you for free, and then another person comes along and offers to pay to do the exact same thing.
You're gonna take the payment.
Well, no, you're going to do both, but who do you think is going to work harder? Or who are you going to work harder for? The person who's paying you or the person that you're doing it for free for?
Obviously the person's paying you.
Ding.
Unless you're a Democrat.
Well, but there's no way. Like I argue with the whole where platforms where algorithms favor outrage and political campaigns are free to disregard facts. Facebook is ran, YouTube is ran, Google is ran
by liberals,
by the left,
by crazy
the algorithm,
leftists.
the same algorithm that on Facebook that they're trying to push is the same algorithm that turns around and shadow bans Mojo, us, Izzo, all of it, everybody, and take it out of just out of the Mojo sphere. Let's take it to the bigger companies, the company that shall not be named, and all those other cuts. Those guys, even Fox,
you can name them.
I'm not going to.
Okay, fine.
We just better not to.
But
But y'all know who I'm talking about. Like
Right.
even the bigger companies, like those guys are stifled. Those guys have to pay to get to where to be heard in some instances.
Oh yes, for sure.
So you're going to turn around and try and just mislead people.
Yes.
Oh, well, the algorithms favor outrage. They do when it's a form of outrage that you agree with.
That you accept.
You know what I mean? You don't listen to anybody else's opinion or anybody else's feelings
Oh no,
on it.
no. Nay.
Even seemingly anonymous developments for Mr. Trump becomes fodder for his campaign. When news broke last month that congressional Democrats were opening an impeachment inquiry, the campaign responded with an advertising blitz aimed at firing up the president's base. Well, duh.
It's a blitz.
Duh. Like
Duh.
a ballroom blitz?
Yeah. Obviously.
Blitz, the ballroom blitz?
Yes.
Campaign slapped together slapped together and quote impeachment poll. Sample question.
Impeachment poll.
Do you agree that President Trump has done nothing wrong? That's the sample question. They're
bad question.
They're pissed because that's the question. Not for nothing.
That is a bad question, though.
So what? They made the poll. Seriously, if you it's humanly possible, you're not going to have it set up to be any type of
Yes, I agree.
Of actual, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not scrutiny. Impartiality.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're not going to have that.
No.
especially nowadays when everybody's forced to be in one camp or the other, regardless.
Be yourself.
Be our guest. Put our magic to the taste. Okay.
Service. It's service.
It invited supporters to join. Again, supporters.
Yes.
To
Supporters.
join the official impeachment defense task force.
Yes. Impeachment task force. Yeah. That thing.
Why does everybody use the phrase, the name task
force?
Why?
Task Force 5.
I feel like there should be a theme song with anything that has task force in it.
That's kind of
It produced
where it is.
It produced a slick video laying out the debunked conspiracy theory of former President Joseph R. Biden Jr. and Ukraine that is now the center of the impeachment battle. It's called Learn the Truth. Watch now. And again, this is the New York Times, so they are going to call it its debunked conspiracy theory about the former president.
Actually, it's not a debunked conspiracy theory. What it is a truth that people are backing away from.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, let's just, if we don't talk about it, it'll go away. Not today, Satan. Not today. The onslaught overwhelmed the limited Democratic response. Mr. Biden's campaign put up the stiffest resistance. It demanded Facebook take down the ad, only to be rebuffed.
You must take down this ad. No. Oh, well, I guess fine.
Mark Zuckerberg, take down this post.
You shall not post.
I was going Reagan, but if you want to go Gandalf, that's cool
I am
too.
going Gandalf.
That's
It makes
cool
more
too.
sense to me. All right. It's newer reference.
It then proceeded with plans to slash its online advertising budget in favor of more television ads. So let's get this clear.
Uh-huh.
So
As coffee. As clear as coffee.
the Trump campaign put up a video
Yes. Or 20.
that stated a level of truth
Yes. Or 20.
about the left's one of the left's near and dear.
Correct.
And because Facebook wouldn't turn it down, in one of the few, at least open-ended versions of being about everything was along the guidelines. There was nothing wrong with what was going on.
Right. It was a political ad,
The
which
left,
means it's fine.
Yeah, so the left gets mad and decides that they're going to stop putting advertising dollars into Facebook, which wasn't going there really anyway, in favor for television ads.
Uh-huh.
And that's everybody else's fault? Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
Yes. Yes. Come on. It's everybody else's fault. You know that.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I know.
You know what else you know?
What do I know?
You know something about cat coolers.
I do know. I know that they're rugged.
They are rugged. You know what else?
They're rugged
Yes, and they keep your ice cold for at least up to 7 days.
because they're rugged.
That's also true, which they're also made in the United States.
Because they're rugged.
Yes, well, also reverse that.
Drop it down reverse.
Yes. They're also customizable, and they come in many colors.
Because they're rugged.
But wait, there's more.
They're rugged.
I don't think the color has anything to do with the ruggedness.
It does. Because it's just added to the... It's really good
It's an
paint.
extra layer.
Yes. It's like the paint is so thick and durable that if you were to break the insides, the paint would bond and hold it together so it wouldn't tear apart as easily.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Thank
And because of their ruggedness,
Because they are rugged.
they are rugged, you also get a lifetime warranty with the Cat Cooler. If you go to catcoolers.com, catcoolers.com, you can use my name, Steven, Steven, to get 10% off of your purchase price. That's catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven, to get 10% off when you purchase your cat cooler over at catcoolers.com.
Because they're rugged.
They are.
Catcoolers.com. Attack Rush.
You worked well. You worked for that, Bell. Leprechaun over on the D Live chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Every time I hear Bernie, I think of the ant and the aardvark from Pink Panther. That's about perfect. You got it.
I didn't think about that either.
Isn't that's about right though, yeah?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Trying to think. I got another actor I thought about the other day, and now I'm drawing a blank. I'll remember it and come up later.
Don over on the Facebook says polls will reflect whatever outcome the team that paid for them polling wants.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. And it's And that's why you can't really trust a poll.
Rocky
Says every ex-wife I've ever had. Ha!
Rocky with an eye is asking, how rugged are they?
We're not doing a Johnny Carson bit, Rocky, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow when we have Carrie on.
Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah. Well, with the 3-hour tour and
that would be funny, wouldn't it? They're rugged. How rugged are they?
Oh, wow. We're gonna have to get that down packed. Apparently, formerly Virginia Jackhole cannot believe they are rugged.
You know what?
Don't trust us. Trust the slug.
I was blown out of my seat when I heard they were rugged.
He was.
It was oof.
He was blown out of a lot of things.
You could have knocked me over with a feather.
Have you ever heard of Extinction Rebellion?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
The Extinction Rebellion.
Yeah, Extinction Rebellion.
It Stinks Rebellion.
No. See, their abbreviation is XR. You ever heard of them?
No.
No. Well, dude, they're like a global environmental movement. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
their stated aim is to use nonviolent civil disobedience to compel government action to avoid. I want to say it. I want to say it so much.
Say it. Come on.
I'm not. No.
Say it.
Tipping points in the climate system, biodiversity loss, and
biodiversity
and the risk of social and ecological collapse, possibly even capsizing.
Capsize. So bad.
Extinction
Like
Rebellion.
Guam?
Yes, like Guam.
Because Guam's going to
If
capsize.
you stand too many people on one side, it will capsize.
I didn't know islands did that.
That's right. Extinction Rebellion was established in the UK in 2018. So
Of course
they're
it was.
a relatively young organization.
Oh, they're just fledglings, really.
Oh, such babies.
Just wee lads.
Oh,
and
wee
lasses.
little child. Wee child.
Oh, Seamus.
Oh, yes. And other activity, they've done, different activities all the way through, blah, 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 including a campaign group called Rising Up.
Wow.
With the exclamation point.
So you have to say it like that. Rising up!
Citing inspirations from grassroots movements such as Occupy and Satyagraha.
Hashtag nailed it. Hashtag like a native.
And the suffragettes and Gene Sharp.
The suffragettes.
And the civil rights movement.
I'm sorry, what?
Occupy and the Satyagraha and the suffragettes.
Suffragettes.
Gene Sharp.
Who the hell is Gene Sharp?
Gene Sharp is
An American political scientist who founded the Albert Einstein Institution. Duh.
Okay.
From Dartmouth.
Yeah. And the civil rights movement.
No. Stop. Okay. All right, I have to compose myself for a second because I'm trying not to lose my ever-loving mind here. Children are sleeping.
Yes, good idea.
So, let me get why?
Why what? What do we say why?
Why in God's name does every single movement have to be some kind of grassroots inspiration with the civil rights movement?
Because. Yes.
I'm sorry.
It is just as valid.
No. Bullshnikey, okay? Shenanigans? No. There's nothing that these two groups have in common. The civil rights movement and these people. Civil disobedience to compel the government to turn around and give action to avoid tipping points in the climate system. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they're going to capsize and tip over.
Stop it. The civil rights movement was legit, okay?
Yeah.
There was still an issue where one demographic of people was being literally racial, violent, and aggressive against another.
Yep.
That, big deal. Walk, stand proud, da-da-da.
Good
That's
times.
important. No,
Yes.
Great oldies. To be civilly disobedient to compel government to avoid... To basically compel other people to get rid of plastic straws because of a turtle that apparently snorted crack too hard. That's not on the same level. I'm sorry, it's not.
What are you talking about? It is
It's
so.
not.
It is so on the level.
Oh yes, so on the.
That is
no.
so on the level.
No.
Come on, that is
No.
on the
No.
level. You know it is.
I do not. No, Gene Sharp and Martin Luther King Jr. are nowhere near on the exact same field. And
Well,
to sit here and to
all right.
imply such things,
All right, well-
is a mockery of. And this is a mockery of the actual civil rights movement.
A trebuchet mockery.
Yes, so this is the same kind of thing as those people who turn around and scream rape because they suddenly don't want to have sex anymore. It takes away from those who
May-
are literally physically violently raped.
Maybe you should have proven that you wanted to have sex by marrying the man.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't wait. Anyway,
Oh. Well, now that you've gone through that rant, I want you to calm down and just breathe for a minute, and I want to tell you the good news.
To be fair.
To be fair, Extinction Rebellion has had a rough weekend
oh boo!
as people are fighting back against climate protests.
Praise God, hallelujah!
Isn't that nice? See, they capped off.
I'm so excited, I just can't hide it.
Extinction Rebellion capped off a rough week in the UK
Oh,
with a tough weekend on the West Coast as people inconvenienced by the group's ongoing intentional disruption, climate protest decided to fight back.
Okay, so they had a rough week that just had a tough weekend. So is that the progression? Goes from rough to tough?
Yes.
What comes after tough?
Tumble.
Carry on.
All right, as long as we're here.
we're good.
We're there. All right. Okay.
Pitter patter.
Last week, the group failed in its attempt to shut down the state's opening of a parliament in London. Its protest in downtown London passed without much notice, and its final attempt to draw Londoners' attention to climate change ended in disaster after working-class commuters confronted protesters chained to the subway trains and, in one case, actively pulled protesters down off the tops of subway cars.
I'm shocked. Color me shocked. Slap my ass and call me Sally. I cannot believe
That people would pull you off of a train if you were trying to stop it.
That you, as a protester,
Would get pulled off a train.
Oh, I can't believe that.
And they would break your chain gang lines.
Yeah, because God knows what you have to say is so important that you have to stop normal people from living their daily lives.
Let me tell you about the men working on the chain
Hey,
gang. Video of the incident, which took place at the city's Canning Town Station, quickly went viral, and as did another clip of average commuters lecturing a member of the Extinction Rebellion who was glued herself to the subway train door.
She glued,
And how she was actually the climate hypocrite.
Well, duh. They all are. Look, again, we've had this conversation.
Look.
We've had this conversation a million times. I've said this once. I'm going to say it a million times. That we can have this debate on how extreme the climate change, the weather changes.
Yes.
Does man have an effect on it? A little bit. When you have people like China, yes, there probably is something going on. Is
Right.
it all America's fault?
No.
Hell no.
Actually, America has done its damnedest.
Yes.
Its hardest to make sure that, without a shadow of a doubt, America doesn't seem like the bad guy in this.
Exactly. We tried to lead by example. We're supposed to be a leader in the world, and by God, we're trying to do it.
Right.
To sit here, and if we get to what these nuts want it to be, we would have to give up literally every single convenience. Everything. You're going to have to get your own plot of land. You're going to have your own cattle, your own, your own chickens, your own sheep. You're going to have to do your own crops. You're going to have to do all of your own stuff. That is the only way we will even be able to come close to being able to touch what they want us to be at. In the ways of climate
you should
change.
never touch a climate change activist.
No, because they don't bathe.
No.
And it's bad. But
no.
we're all going to laugh at you.
No.
And nobody's going to do that. So all you can do is what you can do best.
Yes.
You do the best you can with what you have. You
True.
be attentive.
Be yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Try to actually, be a good steward with what you have. That's all we can do. And it drives me nuts.
Yes.
Drives me nuts.
Where?
Not where anywhere I want to go. I'm going to tell you that right damn now.
The Extinction Rebellion initially said it did not plan the subway protest and that it would better instruct rogue elements.
Yeah, Judge, wink, wink, say no more.
Say no more, say no more. Elements on how to conduct an effective demonstration.
How about don't demonstrate?
Well,
don't demonstrate. Just like the whole LGBT crap and everything else. Stop shoving this crap down everyone's throat. Nobody wants it. Okay? And I'm speaking for myself. I am tired of people telling me that I'm a horrible individual because of something that I can't control is going in some direction that people think is really bad.
Right.
I have no control over that. I'm doing the best of what I can with what I have. Steven, I know, is doing the best. And we all make mistakes. We don't do perfect everything all the time.
Yeah.
But people are tired of being called out and being made into the enemy when they're not.
Correct.
And you're not going to get anybody to side with you when you constantly tell them it's their fault.
And I want you guys to understand something very simple here. We're not saying that those in the quilt bag community are our enemies. What we're saying is, I don't believe that you doing you is correct.
But you do you.
But we can't stop you from you doing you.
Don't look.
I love you.
Do you
as a person?
But do you?
Do you?
Stay out of my bubble.
Do you over there? Okay, and just
There's
not
a couple in there we missed.
Just not in my general sight.
Well, and I don't get. Look, I'm even at a point now, and I probably shouldn't be, but I'm at a point now. I don't care. I don't care. This goes back to like the whole pineapple on a pizza thing. Eat your pineapple on a pizza in front. I don't care.
Well, yeah, if you eat it in front of me, that's fine.
You don't need a month. You don't need to have any special parades. You don't need to have all of these benefits given to you because you have pineapple on your pizza. You don't. Okay? Just eat your pizza and shut the hell up. Okay?
Thanks for
oh my God.
Yuki, thanks for shortening that handle.
Son of a motherless puss bucket.
That makes it very easy.
What did I miss?
She said, I shortened my handle because DOA, well, she spelled because
BKs?
wrong.
She spelled BKs.
DOAE boys seem to be struggling. That came from, used to be attack Russian asset Yuki, now just Russian asset Yuki.
So are you not an attack Russian, or are you just a regular Russian?
Or are you Russian
asset?
Around? Russian around.
I hate that song.
Because somebody told me.
You had a boyfriend
who looked like a girlfriend
that I had in February of last year?
It's not confidential. I've got potential.
Russian around.
That's right. Thank you.
God, I hate that song so bad.
You know what? That's a good note to end on.
That's a
darn good note to end on right there.
I need to calm down. My blood pressure's going up.
Yeah, it is.
Dios
mío.
Ay, Dios mío. All right, run the bells.
Run the bells.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Monday, October 21st. Today we had 30 missed innuendo bells, 142 actual bells,
pretty good,
and 1 rim shot. Giving us an A for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
An A for the day is pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Guys, go to mojo50.com. Go to @DOA Show on all the social medias. Follow us, share us, spread us around, help us kind of grow. Because we go by people. We don't need money. We just need people. Go to DOAE Show, which is our website. Check out everything, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all tomorrow. 3 hours tomorrow, starting 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're filling in for Rizzo.
Yep. Be
guys,
good times.
See you tomorrow.
Later.
Bye.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good, though.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo! Boo! Boo!